we go, and Lewis for New Jersey to the rookie Craig Wolanin, who fires it in. Drouin clearing it on the boards. The Devils send in 2 men. Kirk Muller, number 9, trying to free the puck back to the net. Carbonneau has him tied up. Now it's McLean getting it back to Muller out in front. Center, they score!
Done behind the net by Kirk Muller. Muller just forcing that puck along the boards behind the net, then just threw it out in front, right across the goal mouth. And there it is. Aaron Broughton putting it in, and quickly, 22 seconds into the game, the Devils have the lead.
And here come the Devils again with Muller.
Carbonneau, and he managed to work free and carry that puck around the net with people chasing him.
Now New Jersey with the forward line. On the ice is Mark Johnson trying to clear it in. Going back to the Montreal blue line and controlling and clearing it into center ice with Mike Lawler. The Devils have it there. Here's Dave Pichette, number 8. Shooting it in. Racing in after it on right wing is New Jersey, but
also out Stefan Richer with an ankle sprain, Chris Chelios with a sprained knee, and of course Sergio Momesso, the rookie, is out for the rest of the year with a knee injury.
But they do have number 17, Craig Ludwig, back in the lineup, and he's on the ice right now. New Jersey led by Mark Johnson with a 3-on-2 to Doug Sullivan. Shoots one. Newcomer to the Devils this year in his first year, signing on as a free agent, where of course his dad, Max, is the man in charge of the hockey operations here in New Jersey. Ready for a face-off, and now they're going to toss Ryan Strudlin out of the face-off, and Mario Tremblay will take it against McNabb. McNabb getting the draw, and the Canadiens control, trying to clear it out. Held in. Now Swoboda over into the corner, getting some help, but the Devils get the puck loose. Cannot center it, and Mario Tremblay for Montreal cleared it. Held in by Eamer, a shot from the point. Drouin, 6 saves there. Montreal being forechecked strongly by the Devils. Finally able to clear it to center as it's shot down there by McPhee. This is McNabb, the number 2, Joe Cirella. Cirella clearing it into center ice, and it's taken there by number 29, Jan Ludwig. We have Ludwig for New Jersey, Ludwig for Montreal. Don't adjust your set. Here is a loose puck taken by Strudlin, cleared ahead, and McPhee carries in for Montreal. Trying to center to Tremblay. That shot off a stick.
Winner.
Very personable guy is Mario Tremblay, the native of Alma, Quebec. Face-off won by Montreal. Green at the point. Shot. Rest the save. Big rebound. Rooney couldn't get it, and now the Devils clear it down into the Montreal zone. Rick Green hammering it off the boards back to center. Taken there by Wolanin to Dave Lewis. Flipping it in. And now the Canadiens take over, and it's Rick Green into center ice to Deblois. Lucien Deblois flips it in, and going back for New Jersey is number 16, Pat Verbeek. Rink wide to Lewis. Ahead on left wing to Paul Gagne. Long shot, Roy handles that, and Tom Kerbers for Montreal cleared it. Gagne held it in. Now back to the goal, Kerbers trying to clear it, and it's Bichette, number 8 for New Jersey. Carbonneau intercepts his pass. Here's Carbonneau. Nyland open in front of the net. Carbonneau can't get it to him. Now does. Nyland scores!
Brad, we were talking earlier about that little burst of speed that some
go on the wrong side of the net. There's 2 defensemen. Now watch Nyland at the other side. You got 2 defensemen behind the net and nobody in front. And that's a mistake.
Well, Chris Nyland, they don't come easy for
1-1 here in New Jersey. Now Rick Green to Kerbers. To Carbonneau, who flips it ahead onto the wing. Gainey is tied up by Bichette on the play. They battle, and Kerbers drops it to Rick Green. Off the boards to Deblois, who dumps it in. And Bichette has to go back for New Jersey. He feeds it to McLean. Trying to shoot it ahead, but Alfie Turcotte intercepts. He cleared it, now McLean again. Moving in, checked by Turcotte before he could shoot. And Deblois feeds it across, and the Canadiens, led by number 38, Mike Lawler.
Hockey games, sometimes they turn up, they play very well, and other times they don't. This could be a very loose kind of a hockey game, the way it's been going so far.
Facing for the Canadiens.
4 of the 5 players born outside of Canada out there right now. Bobby Smith is the only one that was born in Canada, outside of the goaltender.
Now intercepting is Eamer, number 28 for New Jersey, a native of West Germany. He got it to Doug Sullivan, who clears it in. And the Canadiens work it to Matt Naslund. He drops it back for Lawler. Now behind the net to Smith, but New Jersey intercepts. Can't center it as Ludwig broke it up. And now Darlene just chipped it to center for Montreal. This is Joe Cirella, number 2, for the Devils. Long shot, handled easily by Roy. And Lawler working it up for Naslund, now to Darlene. He's upended on the play, but gets it to Ludwig. Greg Ludwig shooting one, rest to save. Cleared the rebound and lost it in. Montreal almost stole one there, but play had been caught. Seen him play comparable to his early days with the Minnesota North Stars.
He is seemingly very comfortable at last with the Canadiens.
Shot from the faceoff was high and wide, cleared to center, and now New Jersey with Ludwig flipping it in. Montreal back to get it, and Swoboda feeds Robinson. Up the middle at center ice to Brian Strudland. He's cut, and New Jersey starts back. Number 18, Mel Brickman, the Devils' captain, shoots it in. Swoboda, forecheck hard on the play by number 29, Ludwig. Ludwig now comes up with the puck, centered. Got it in front, but Bolannon was knocked down. Now McNabb trying to center. To Bridgman in the other corner. Back of the goal, Strudland. Over to Peter Swoboda. Ludwig in there to forecheck again. Centered it, but Robinson breaks it up, and the Canadiens come to center. Mario Tremblay just jumping it in. And Bolannon back to get it. Now Resch helps up. The puck stolen by Montreal, however. They drop it. Tremblay's shot. As McPhee set him up, it hit a stick and went wide. Now Lewis to the rookie Craig Bolannon. He cleared it to Peter McNabb. Now at center ice to Ludwig with a long shot. And Roy handles that, and Robinson has it for Montreal. Cleared to center, Pichette for the Devils. Over to Bruce Driver, number 23. He fires it in. And at
organization before coming to this hockey club, and he's done a good job for the Jersey Devils since taking over last year.
Here's Kerbers being forechecked hard on the play. Kerbers continues to battle and finally comes up with the puck, and Tom Kerbers flips the puck.
For instance, not being dressed too much with this hockey club anymore. As they start to go with some of the youngsters, they're finally being able to take advantage of the draft, something they didn't do in the early years when this team was known as Kansas City in Colorado.
Another veteran, Bob Lorimer, also sitting this game out tonight. Here's Rick Green for Montreal into the center ice area. Smith couldn't get anywhere against Driver. And now it is Green flipping it up high. Darlene racing in after it, number 20. Pichette has him covered and took him out and knocked him down. And now Aaron Broughton flipped it. Smith knocks it down, but finally, Kirk Muller works it to McLean at center ice. Number 15, John McLean getting it back for Muller. He centered it, but Smith intercepts, and the Canadiens come storming back. Over onto the left wing side, Kerbers upended by Cirella, and going back and controlling is Uli Hemer, number 28. Now McLean with a pass to Broughton off his skate at center. Knocked near the Montreal line. Ludwig cleared it, and right back come the Devils. It's McLean leaving it for Kirk Muller, number 9, trying to get around Ludwig. Ludwig rides him out of the play. And now it's Max Naslund, and now behind the goal, an interference penalty has been...
To the power play, they rank 15th in the league.
Here's Carbonneau for the Canadiens, clearing it down the ice. Carbonneau and Gainey are the penalty killers up front with Green and Robinson on defense. New Jersey feeding it to number 24, Greg Adams. He's checked by Carbonneau. Now Driver shot it in, but Rick Green is there to clear it down the ice, and Pichette, number 8, back to pick it up for New Jersey. Ahead to Adams. Sliding it over for Driver, but Robinson is there to intercept, and the Canadiens clear it away. Less than 12 minutes to play in the first period, a 1-1 game. New Jersey on a power play here, a lead pass to Adams. Greg Adams, number 24, ridden out by Green, got it back of the goal. Robinson now tying a man up, now centered, and Roy saved it.
Is very agile in the goal crease area. You can notice how quickly he came over to cover the post, and then Verbeek gave it that little extra shot, and that usually draws a little attention from the defenseman. And suddenly he started to play well.
Here's New Jersey with a...
New Jersey in, so it ends up a 4-on-4 in center ice. He's probably the best forward in the league for that, not getting beat with that first pass.
Here's Muller for New Jersey moving in. That shot hit Green and went wide. Now Broughton back to Pichette. Return to Broughton. New Jersey with the man advantage. Ducachette over to Driver. Centered to Muller. Failed to get the shot off, and then Robinson cleared it away. Ducachette back to pick it up. Beating Kirk Muller, but Robinson again is there to knock it away. 33 seconds left in the penalty. Ducachette to Driver. Rink-wide pass to Aaron Broughton, who has scored the New Jersey goal. He fires it in. Driver pinching in. Green cleared it, but McLean held it in. Now New Jersey trying center. Roy cleared it. There were two New Jersey Devils wide open in front of the net. But Roy
regularly and getting a good chance to help this club.
Good health is the difference there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Roy behind the goal, clearing it. Robinson tried to get it out of there. Held in, and that shot from the point is wide of the goal as Hemer let it go. Here's Sorella trying to center. Now back on the point. Hemer shot. Deflected and went just wide, and then Lawler tied up McNabb. The Canadiens back at full strength, but can't clear it. And now they do, as number 38, Mike Lawler, cleared it down the ice. Uli Hemer, number 28, back to get it. Into center ice to Bridgman. Bridgman dumping it in. Roy sets it up behind the goal. Lawler is there for the Canadiens. And here they come to center ice as
to the net. Sometimes you can help yourself just by, whether you see it or not, being in a position where the puck can hit you.
Play the percentages. The Devils have outshot the Canadiens 7-3 here in the first period. But it's tied at 1. Here's Mario Tremblay, number 14, beating one for McPhee. It's too far ahead. And Willenin, number 6, back for the Devils. Cleared it, almost lost it, and Lewis had to cover up and feeds one now to center ice to Bridgman. Bridgman into Ludwig, trying to get it to McNabb, but McPhee intercepts to Mario Tremblay. Tremblay, number 14, and Lewis broke that up with a solid check at the blue line on number 35, Mike McPhee. Back is Mike Lawler, number 38 for the Canadiens, to Craig Ludwig, number 17. Now to Tremblay. He's checked, and the Devils flip it in. Ludwig dumping it in, and Lawler has to go back for Montreal. Number 38, Lawler. Rink wide to Smith. Now to Naslund.
Now leading this team and looking like he is all-star material.
The only player with more points is Mr. Gretzky. That's the kind of year that little Mr. Naslund is having. And is he a popular player with that Montreal outfit in the Belle Provence? Here is Darlene beating Smith. Montreal on the attack. Smith with Naslund, but Naslund in ahead of the...
Bobby Smith as he was trying to go outside on him.
You do that whether you're 18 or 38. If you're beat, right?
Well, you got to get desperate sometimes.
Here's Naslund on this Montreal power play, the best in the league. Naslund, number 26. Trying to drop it back, does to Robinson. Over to Darlene. Into the corner to Naslund. To Robinson. Now to Swoboda to Robinson. Shooting at a stick save there by Rett. He just got the tip of the stick on it. Here's Robinson. Flipping it over, but Swoboda has to retreat to center ice to get the pass. Now Darlene, but Smith was in ahead of the play. And it's offside at the New Jersey blue line.
What makes the Montreal power play go? Well, he's part of it. That's Shell Darlene. Also Naslund and Robinson. If there are three key people on it, they are the three. Naslund has 15 power play goals. Darlene, the rookie, has 8, and Robinson has 5. Total of 28 of the 49 goals that the Canadiens have scored on the power play have come from that trio.
Is this their top 5 power play night after night that's on the ice right now?
No, because Ryan Walter generally plays center in that power play, and you'd like to use a Chelios on the other point. They're both out with injuries, of course.
So Swoboda replacing Chelios and Smith replacing Walter. The Canadiens with the man advantage, dropping it back to the point. Naslund. Behind the net to Smith. Now to Naslund. Back on the point to Swoboda. To Naslund, trying to center. Now Smith does center. Resch got a stick on it. Swoboda. Over to Robinson. Rink wide to Naslund. Naslund to Robinson. Takes the shot, moves in a little deeper. Larry Robinson. Now passing it off to Smith. Great puck control by the Canadiens. Swoboda's shot. Blocked at the defense and then cleared out of there by Lewis.
Hardly ever see a bad pass on this power play the way it's constituted now. They seem to have it very well thought out and well planned.
Here's Sullivan with a lead pass there, and Broughton in the clear. Through off, Titans breakaway.
Enough as he reaches now. Watch Larry come across, and just as he's tapped, just a little tap, enough to take his hand off the stick a little bit. And he didn't get a good shot away. I think he would like to have gotten it up. But watch Robinson as he reaches. Now watch him hook the hand a little bit. Just a little bit. Just enough to cause his hand to, well, to lose control of the puck. And that's the little things that the veterans, Brad, can do for you.
Definitely. What he did by doing that is he made Broughton look down at the puck, and he had to take his eyes off the net, and he couldn't see what Raw was going to do in the net. So you get that little tug on the hand, and you take that second to look down.
I don't know who started that little move, but I know one guy that perfected it, a great Canadian player in the past, Doug Harvey.
Number 2.
He was outstanding at that little chip just at the right time, or the little hook, whatever you want to call it. Here's Naslund for Montreal, still on a power play. Back to Kerbers. Kerbers, a shot, deflected by Debeloff. Big save by Resch, and then a big pile-up, but the puck's still loose. Tremblay. Now the penalized player back on, but Kerbers a drive off a stick and into the here in New Jersey. From the face-off, Carbonneau had it for a moment, gets it back again, and then played it on the boards, but Bruce Driver shoots it right back out. And Mike Waller hustles back for Montreal. No icing, they waved it off. The Canadians can't clear it out of there. Carbonneau knocking it back behind the net. Now, trying to center it is Verbeek, getting some help on the play, back of the goal. Trying to work it in front with Gagne. He's checked, and now Carbonneau flips it high to center ice, and Driver has it there. Ludwig for Montreal, losing it to Greg Adams. Here's Adams sliding in front, but Waller was able to break it up. He beats Chris Nyland, who just cleared it to center, and Paul Gagne, number 17, dumps it back in for New Jersey. Waller, number 38 for the Canadiens, being forechecked hard in the play by Adams, flips it over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau couldn't get it by Verbeek, who held it in, and now Waller will try again for Montreal. Third is the center, and Wolanin intercepting. Here's the 18-year-old rookie Wolanin, shooting one wide by a couple of feet with a quick low wrist shot. Now Verbeek, number 16, knocked down by Waller behind the net. Fans thought there should have been a penalty. None was called. New Jersey center to McNabb with a blast off the glass. Now Wolanin, taken out by Waller, and Bob Gainey, number 23, comes to center ice. Gainey looking to flip it through to Skrudland, does. Skrudland taken out behind the net, and Wolanin has the puck for New Jersey. Less than 5 minutes to play in the first period. Here's Ludwig to McNabb, back to Yan. Ludwig on goal.
And he never got back into the play. Here's McNabb, number 7, throwing it in front. Bouncing puck, nicely controlled by Ludwig as he threw it up over the shoulder. McNabb in front, but again, you might see coming up and trying to catch up is Skrudland. He just never got back into the play.
So the native of Czechoslovakia, Jan Ludwig, gives New Jersey the lead. It's 2-1. Now Montreal with McPhee on the attack, trying to center one. Puck was tipped and missed Mario Tremblay, and now Bridgman clearing it. McPhee knocks it back in for Montreal. Races in to get it himself. McPhee shooting, and Resch a stick save. McPhee now trying to hold it there. Gets it in front. Tremblay shot it just wide. Mario Tremblay with a good chance, and here's McNabb, number 7, flipping it in, and Rick Green goes back to get it. The scoring play for New Jersey, Jan Ludwig from McNabb and Lewis, 15-15 the time. Here's Bobby Smith trying to get around Fischette, and then it's cleared out by the New Jersey Devils' Mark Johnson. Svoboda at the Montreal line to Robinson. He just fires it in. Naslund racing in, plays the puck. He's onside, trying to center. Now Resch trying to freeze it there, and does at the side of his goal. Puck cleared in by New Jersey. They send 2 men in. One of them, Mark Johnson, taken out by Smith, and now Svoboda, number 25, to Naslund, who flips it high to center. Lewis knocks it down. Dahlin almost stole it. Now Mark Johnson, number 12, flipping it in again. Svoboda over to Naslund, number 26. Headmanning it to Robinson. Now to Smith. Smith tied up by Lewis, and then the Devils' Doug Sullivan cleared it to the Montreal line. Robinson back to pick it up. Being forechecked on the play, now cleared it to Svoboda. His pass to Smith off his skate. Smith and Driver to the corner. Driver took him out, and Wolanin has it for the Devils. He's forechecked by Naslund. Going to be a penalty.
6'3", and what's that? About 7 inches in difference in height, and 30 pounds or so.
Here's New Jersey on a power play, dumping it in. The Canadiens hustle back, and Robinson tried to clear it. Driver knocks it down center. He right across the crease, and Robinson got it again to Gainey, and Bob Gainey cleared it away. 2:18 left here in the second period. The Devils leading 2-1, and on a power play, Muller and Broughton both left it there for Driver to Dave Bichette. Bichette into Kirk Muller. Muller, number 9. Behind the goal, trying to center to McLean. Now number 15, John McLean. Back to Driver. Into the corner, behind the net to Broughton. Green gives him a rough ride. Now Muller with the puck. Muller being tied up by Green. Muller controls it, however. Back to Driver. Driver a shot. Blocked. Green cleared it, and Gainey fires it off the boards down the ice. 50 seconds left in Naslund's penalty. Here's Driver. Shooting it in. Roy cut it off behind the net. Clears it himself. Held in, but now Develois breaks out for Montreal. Develois stops, shoots one. Resch, the save, rebound. And that shot wide on a very good chance by Brian Strudlin. Back comes Ludwig. And Ludwig dropping it to Sorella. Over to Heemer. Heemer's shot. That hit Bridgman and went wide. Now McNabb. We're in the final minute of the first period. Uli Heemer trying to center it. Bridgman from the corner couldn't get it in front, and then Strudlin, number 39, clears it down the ice. We're in the final minute of the first period. 2-1 the Devils, and the Devils on a power play. Mel Bridgman flips it rink wide to McNabb, trying to center. Here's Ludwig. Back to Heemer on a glove save by...
And he's a winner, and that's probably the big thing. Take a look at his win-loss statistics, and he's got 11 of the 17 wins that the Canadiens have this year.
And this is his 17th game of the year in goal. Here's a chance for Montreal. Carbonneau shot off the side of the net. Now Carbonneau trying to center it over onto the other side to Gainey. Number 23, Bob Gainey. He's taken out by Verbeek, and Verbeek is able to push Gainey and the puck outside the blue.
When the Canadiens are playing well, Gainey seems to shine. He can check along the boards, something like that.
Here are the Canadiens with Nyland. A shot, he scores! Nyland with 2 seconds left in the period. Ties this game up.
Oh, that's an awful goal to have scored against you.
6 seconds left in the period. The face-off outside your blue line. You're not supposed to be scored against.
I don't think Chico was ready on this, and Nyland just wound up with the puck, and he knew there was no time left, and that was looked like it dipped on Chico as it came in on him. It got underneath his glove, but we like to call it a knuckleball, but he got it underneath his stick or underneath his blocker, and it wound up in the net. So we've got a 2-2 tie here.
Yevjuk comes back into the New Jersey zone, and now Craig Wolanin ahead to Muller, who shoots it in. Swoboda back. He failed to clear. Now Robinson lost it. Muller a shot, and that just kicked the outside of the post for a while. May have had a piece of it. The Canadiens now with Gainey clearing to Chris Nyland. Back to Gainey, and Wolanin at the New Jersey blue line intercepts. Craig Wolanin runs into the referee, Mike Noah, and now Swoboda at center ice to Carbonneau. He's taken out by Lewis at the New Jersey line, and the Devils with Kirk Muller, number 9, come to center. Muller dropping it to Broughton, shot right on, Roy the save, and he dives to cover up. Wilson at center, Solomon on one wing, Higgins on the other. Montreal with their big line of Smith, Darlene, and Naslund. And a false start from the face-off, and another face-off coming up in the New Jersey end. A 2-2 game. We've played 52 seconds of the second period. By the way, season's greetings to you folks across the country from CTV and our Friday night hockey crew. Bouncing puck near the Montreal goal. Mark Johnson trying to center it. Now Higgins fell on the play, and Naslund clears it into the New Jersey zone. Uli Heemer, number 28 for New Jersey, to Tim Higgins. Higgins being checked by Darlene, and now Naslund gets it to Smith. Rink wide to Kerbers, number 18, who flips it in. And Hemer has it for New Jersey. Tries to clear it. Higgins couldn't get to it. Naslund held it in. Now Sorella around on the board to Sullivan. And the puck comes to center, and Green has it there to Naslund. Naslund flipping it in, and Doug Sullivan, number 22, beating Uli Hemer. Headmanning it to Sullivan. Now at center ice, Mark Johnson tying up Naslund, and the Devils shoot it in. Here's Kerbers, number 18. Lead pass to Naslund, broken up by Fichette, and shot to center ice. Kerbers has it for Montreal. Now Tom Kerbers, rink wide to Mario Tremblay. His shot, Resch handling that. And now Fichette feeding it ahead to Bridgman, number 18. Bridgman trying to center to McNabb, but McPhee intercepts, and back comes Strudlin for Montreal. Lee Strudlin tried to get through the New Jersey defense, but the Devils clear it to center. Ludwig to Mario Tremblay. Shot it in, shot back out by Bridgman, and now Lawler got it in for Montreal, but the Devils flip it right back out. Greg Ludwig to Strudel. He's checked in McNabb. Now McPhee checks him. And number 35, Mike McPhee, cleared it in. Bichette shot it right back up. Very scrambly, close checking play, mainly in the center ice area right now. Both teams changing on the fly. Here's a lead pass broken up by this man, Swoboda, back of the goal to Robinson, number 19. And
by the way, the fourth best team in the National Hockey League by record and percentage right now, the Montreal Canadiens.
So it will be Washington here at New Jersey next week, and now a penalty.
Usual, except Kerbers is on 1 point.
And Kerbers shoots when he scores! Kerbers from the left point, and Montreal take just 3 seconds of that power play and score their 50th power play goal in the year. Now, folks, we told you they have the best power play in the NHL. Or you see why?
Didn't take long at all. I mentioned the right guy anyway, except Kerbers out there, and he got it and drifted it through a screen. Nyland was right in front of that net.
I don't know if Nyland tipped it or not.
Well, if he did, he's got a hat trick, but I don't think so. Let's take a look at it again. There's the shot. Well, Nyland was there. I don't see it very well in that sequence. That's Kerbers who got credit for the goal.
So Kerbers gets the goal. Smith the assist. And the Canadiens attack again. Here's Rooney centering one. Trying to get it to Deblois, but he'd been taken out of the play. And back come the Devils. Dumped in for New Jersey. And back to get it. Swoboda takes a hit, but gets it to Rooney. Back to Swoboda behind the net. Third to Deblois. Lewis held it in. Now Robinson for the Canadiens makes a move to beat Verbeek. And the Canadiens come to center with Alfie Turcotte, number 8. His low shot wide of the goal. Resch leaving it there, and Lewis, number 25, has it for New Jersey. Cleared to center. Gagne knocks it down. Wolanin, and checked by Gainey. And now Gagne dropping it back for Lewis. Lewis ahead to Verbeek, number 16. Centered just out of the reach of Greg Adams, who was open in the slot. Here's Adams, number 24, being checked by Robinson. And now Carbonneau for the Canadiens clears to center. New Jersey with Sorella. Dump it back in. That scoring play, by the way, for Montreal. Kerbers, his 5th of the year from Smith. 3:31 the time, a power play goal to give Montreal the lead. The Canadiens can't penetrate the zone this time. Back comes Muller for New Jersey. He's hooked down, and Swoboda will get a penalty.
And being hooked to the ice on that play was Kirk Muller, and so off goes Swoboda.
Swoboda, the second-year man out of Czechoslovakia, in the penalty box. Still only 19 years of age. Here's Rick Green for the Canadiens, clearing it down the ice. New Jersey, 13th in the power play department of the league, 29 goals, a 20.3 percentage. Canadiens are the 13th best at penalty killing. Here's Sorella. To Muller. Checked by Carbonneau, and now Sorella tries again. He just shot it in, and the Devils, Broughton was in ahead of the play.
Has worked with him, patiently brought him along, and he's going to become one of the better defensemen in the NHL.
He's still only 22 years of age, Sorella, but in his 4th year in the league. They bring him in young these days. Here's New Jersey on a power play. Adams trying to center, but Carbonneau intercepts and cleared it away for the Canadiens. Gainey and Carbonneau come to the bench. DeBlois and Scrudland replace them.
And you talk about them bringing them in young. They do, but they play young, too, when they come in that early.
Here is Ludwig shooting it out for Montreal. Driver tried to carry back in and then fired it down the ice. Dave Fischette, number 8 for New Jersey. 50 seconds left in the Canadiens' power play. At center to Broughton. Now in on left wing to Gagne. Gagne checked behind the goal, and Rick Green. A fine defensive play, and then he fires it down the ice. Here's number 23, Driver. Lead pass to Mark Johnson off his stick and cleared by Roy. Now Gagne. Gagne trying to carry in front. Dropping it to the point to Fischette. Back to Gagne. Now to McNabb. Centered out in front. Johnson wide open, but shot it wide. And a great chance there for Mark Johnson. Here's Fischette to Driver. Shoots one. Roy the save, and then it went off the side of the net into the corner. New Jersey with good pressure on. Gagne. Back to Fischette. Over to Driver. To Fischette. Penalized player back on. Gagne. Big slap shot. Wide by a couple of feet. Now Driver tries to center, and it goes off a stick up over.
Happened for him.
Had a couple of good years in Hartford, though.
And that one excellent year. He scored a lot of points for them.
Here's Wolanin at the point. His shot wide, and Roy tips the puck into the corner. Now Sullivan getting it to Mark Johnson in front, and that shot went off a stick and into the corner as number 20, Tim Higgins, let it go. Here's Naslund to Dahlin. Dahlin to Smith. Smith centered, just missed Dahlin, but that pass. And Tim Higgins, number 20, the former Blackhawk, clearing it. Wolanin now at center ice to Sullivan. Now to Mark Johnson. Back to Sullivan. Into Johnson, dropped it back. Dahlin tried to clear it. The Devils hold it in, but a poor drop pass. Intercepted, and here comes Naslund. 2-on-2, Montreal break. Naslund to Dahlin. Big save, rebound. Smith scores. Bobby Smith, the trailer on the play. And it's 4-2 for the Canadiens.
Oh, speed will kill you. The two Swedes very much a key in all of this, and eventually it was just like picking up the loose end. Here's Naslund over the line to Dahlin on a nice slide pass. There's the rebound, open net. Nothing at all for Bobby Smith. Here again we see Dahlin. A good skate save made by Resch, but there's nobody there to handle the rebound. And Bobby Smith, who got in behind Tim Higgins, who's his former line mate in junior hockey with the Ottawa 67s. And the Canadiens go into that 4-2 lead.
Bobby Smith's claw for the air. He was the trailer on the play and wound up facing an open net. And it's 4-2 for the Canadiens. Now McNabb intercepts. He's in the clear. Big save, Roy, on Peter McNabb, who had clear sailing.
Tremblay up against the boards, and he just gave it up to Peter McNabb. Brad, you know Peter McNabb. He doesn't miss too often.
No, Peter's a real good sniper, and as he came in there, he had his head up. He shot it where he wanted to, and it just happened to hit Roy on the arm. Roy made a great save on that.
Canadiens from the face-off, controlling it with curvers to Green. Green just flips it high into the New Jersey end. Sorella going back to pick it up. Icing called against Montreal.
We're going tomorrow. Peter said, okay, and he thought about it, and he turned around and looked at Don, and Don says, that's right, kid, you ain't getting back out there.
Now with a 1-goal lead late in the game. Here's Montreal controlling with number 35, McPhee. Looked at by McNabb, cleared it in, and Emer is there for New Jersey to break it up. To McNabb. Now to Ludwig with a quick wrist shot,
and then the Oilers let him go. Devils picked him up.
Driver a shot, and a good save there by Roy. Now New Jersey putting pressure on. Adams, number 24. Put it right through the crease, and on the other side, Nyland for Gainey. Only Fischette back. And Fischette took it away from Bob Gainey. Number 8, Dave Fischette to Gagne. Nyland took him out. Robinson ahead to Carbonneau. He's checked, and the Devils, Verbeek flips it in. Robinson shot it right back out. That last Montreal scoring play, by the way, Bobby Smith is 12th of the year from Dahlin and Naslund. 7:54 the time to make it 4-2. Here's Gainey. Tied up by Fichette. Verbeek is there, so is Carbonneau. And the battle for the puck in the corner continues. Comes loose, and now Gagne for New Jersey. Leaving it for Adams, back to Gagne. Gagne's shot blocked by Svoboda. And Wolanin at center ice feeds it across the ice. Got in, and that one slipped through Roy. As Verbeek, number 16, scores on a long shot.
Well, it's 4-3, and this one, an innocent-looking shot from the line, and he played it too casually, is what he did. He went to his knees. Instead of blocking the shot, he tried to glove it in an area where he just simply should have used his pads on it. Easy for us to say up here, but look at him as he's down on one knee, and it went off his glove between his legs and agonizingly across the goal line. And say the kid made a mistake, Brad.
Oh, definitely. If, a few years from now, Pat Verbeek will go to Roy and tell him, remember when I beat you from 50 feet, I blew it by you.
The moral of that shot is, mother, don't let your son grow up to be a goaltender. Centered out in front and then cleared away by number 28, Steve Rooney for Montreal. Lewis back for New Jersey. The Devils now trailing by 1. Here's McLean, number 15 for New Jersey. Getting it to Wolanin. Now to Muller. Muller stops, takes his time, shoots. Big save for on Muller, who had all kinds of time. Now McLean into the corner. Here's Broughton. Develois tying him up. Aaron Broughton gets loose. Puck comes to Lewis at the point. Backhander, and Roy grabbed that and held on. We're in East.
Patience.
Definitely. Kirk Muller hauled the puck there. He knew he was shut off along the ice. He pulled it back from the defenseman who was laying down. He couldn't find anybody opening, so he had to go head-to-head with Patrick Roy.
And Roy just beat him. This is part of the Devils' problem. They've outshot Montreal 12-4 in this period, 22-12 in the game. But they trail 4-3. They get the chances, but they don't have that finishing touch that a team like Montreal or some of the other teams in the NHL have. Here's one of those reasons for Montreal. Naslund pulled down. Cirella will get a penalty as Bobby Smith gets the puck, and now Joe Cirella on rebound to Smith. Resha save on the first one. The defense stopped the second. Here's Naslund to Kerbers. Into Naslund. Tried to slide it through to Nyland. Broken up, but Kerbers held it in. To Chris Nyland. Now to Smith. Smith leaving it for Nyland. Back of the goal to Naslund. Montreal with the man advantage. Center one, but Robinson couldn't hold it in, and Kerbers has to chase back. Kerbers tied up by Aaron Broughton. And now Dave Lewis cleared it away for New Jersey. Montreal with one power play goal in this game already. Here is Naslund, number 26. Chased behind the goal by Lewis. Naslund still with it. Back to Kerbers. To Robinson. Intercepted. Sullivan cleared it. Races after a loose puck. Has a breakaway. Doug Sullivan. Roy the save. Rebound. And it's tipped just wide by Mel Bridgman. A great short-handed chance by Doug Sullivan, and Roy with another breakaway save. Back comes Sullivan again. New Jersey short-handed. Sullivan, and a glove save by Roy. And he held it
For the line, here he comes. Now it's one-on-one. And there's the pad save. The rebound is bounced wide of the post. Boy, the kid's putting on a show. He's had some tough ones to handle. 23-13 shots on goal right now, and the Canadiens lead this 4-3. 23-13 favor the Devils in that department. No finish. I think, Dan, you remember a game the Blues played here. The Blues, I think, had 19 shots in the first period.
Scored a goal at 1950. Muller with 10. They're at the top of the scoring parade, so they don't score that many goals. Here's Green. Montreal still on a power play. Green trying to feed it through, just kicked in by Dahlin. And Lewis back of the net. Was checked by Tremblay. Now Carbonneau almost stole it. Coming back to help out is Bridgman. Mel Bridgman. Getting the puck to Bruce Driver, and Driver fires it out of there. Just 3 seconds left in the penalty, so this will end the New Jersey shorthanded situation. Cirella's back on. But flying is Svoboda for the Canadiens. Couldn't get quite through the defense, and it's shot out of there by Heimer all the way down the ice. Green for Montreal. Anyway, it'll be on CTV tomorrow, and another season of great NFL playoff action around the corner beginning tomorrow. Here in New Jersey, we have a heck of a hockey game going as Verbeek blasts one wide, and now Deblois cleared it out of there, and Wolanin has to chase back. Greg Wolanin couldn't clear it. Here's Turcotte trying to center. Bichette ties him up. Turcotte still with it. Centered. Backhander, and a good save there. And now a fight about to break out, but Rooney, who had the scoring chance, is separate. Here's Waller with a shot wide of the goal. Now Bichette beating Verbeek to Adams. Puck shot in by New Jersey. And then cleared away by Roy. Verbeek gets it again. Takes a hit in the Canadiens. Waller works it to number 23, Bob Gainey. Less than 6 minutes to play in the second period. 4-3 in favor of Montreal. Paul Gagne for the Devils. Carbonneau broke that up and gets it to Chris Nyland, and here come the Canadiens. Nyland to Carbonneau. He's upended, and New Jersey.
Nyland up the forward line, at least to start this.
The Canadiens are 1 for 3 on the power play this evening, and as we've told you, have the top percentage power play in the league, 50 goals, a 32.7 percentage. Shot right on by Robinson. Rebound to Smith, and Rest stopped that too. Here's Broughton. Aaron Broughton slapping it off the boards. Robinson held it in, shooting. Rest to save, and then Reiber clears the rebound away. This is Matt Snaslin. Montreal with a 4-3 lead and with the man advantage. Here's Robinson. Working it over to Nyland. Back to Smith. Drop to Naslin. Over to Robinson. Hard pass to Smith. Back to Naslin, to Robinson. To Matt Naslin. Tried to hit Nyland. Now Dahlin. Taken out by Bridgman on the play. Good play by Bridgman. But the Devils failed to clear it. And now sliding across is Lewis. And then Dahlin or Nyland tried to jab it from underneath. Dave Lewis.
Worked. And he hasn't really tinkered with it too much, which shows you that Jean Perron's a brilliant coach, Brad.
Some of the best decisions are made by chance.
Yeah.
As you talk to some of the scouts, they go into a draft. They say, well, we'll take him. I like his name.
Nice to see Perron being successful. He's been a career coach through the college ranks and knows what he's doing, and it's nice to see him coming into the NHL as a head coach and being successful after a tough start because of numerous injuries. Here's Naslin for Montreal. Shot it to center. Cirella knocks that down, and now Mark Johnson cleared it in. Robinson to Naslin. Montreal on a power play. Back to Robinson. Into Alfie Turcotte. Back for Robinson. Robinson checked on the play. A fine play by Cirella. And then he cleared it down the ice. Cirella looked like he may have played a little football with the way he threw that cross-body type check. Here's Naslin. Gets around Heimer into the corner. Deblois trying to center it. Now Naslin for Montreal. 5 seconds left in the penalty to Robinson. Centered. Backhander. Big save. Resch on Deblois. Here's Naslin. Now the penalized player back on, but Montreal still with possession in the New Jersey zone. Tremblay to Naslin. Shot blocked. Cleared, and Muller has a break. Being chased by Robinson. Center to Verbeek. Shoots up high off the glass. And then Roy grabbed it. Great 2-on-1 try there for tied this game. It's 4-3 Montreal and the Canadiens. Shell Dahlin couldn't clear it. The Devils hold it in. Center one to Gagne. Knocked away by McPhee. And now Smith. Tied up by Adams, and Gagne goes back to get it for New Jersey. McPhee into forecheck. Now Bruce Driver. Flipping it, and McPhee intercepts. Back to the goal. Here's Dahlin out in front, shooting. He scores! The rookie Shell Dahlin, and Montreal has a 2-goal lead once again.
Great shot, but the speed and the ability to fade back is what did it for Shell Dahlin on this play as he gets the puck. Now watch him duck out, away, and then all of a sudden he's skating away from the net, away from the checking, and in good angle then to fire it through the screen and into the net. Dahlin, one of those speedy Swedes, you know when you see them come that you're going to have to deal with speed. This kid has all the tools. He likes to mix it up. He's not afraid of the boards at all, and he's got 18 goals, and he's by far the top rookie scorer in the National Hockey League.
37 points for Dahlin now. That's 11 better than the next best rookie, Peter Klima of the Detroit Red Wings. And it's 5-3 here for the Canadiens. Here's Dahlin again to McPhee. McPhee breaks into the clear. Resch slid out and took it right off the stick of McPhee and just...
You get the practice here is for the morning skate.
From the face-off, the Devils, Higgins bottled up on the boards by Rooney. Turcotte comes in, so does Develois. Develois shot, and that hit Uli Heimer, and the Devils now try and clear it. Held in by Lawler. Now New Jersey on the second try do clear it down the ice. And number 17, Craig Ludwig, back to pick it up. To Rooney. He couldn't get it out. Lawler now flipping it, and then Cirella upended by Turcotte. And they have to be...
Being part of that for quite a few players. Maybe the #1 draft pick in the draft this coming year will be another Detroiter named Jimmy Carson, who's playing in Verdun in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Also out of Detroit.
Now the Canadiens, Ludwig can't get anywhere on the board.
He's an all-star in the Quebec, or in the German league, the Bundesliga they call it over there.
Here's Ludwig trying to center one, but knocked away by Chris Nyland. Nyland gave it to Carbonneau, got it back, and Nyland just shoots it in. Number 8, Fichette. Firing one for McNabb. Robinson broke it up and drops it to Swoboda. The Canadiens. Now Bob Gainey. You see who's on the ice for Montreal with less than a couple of minutes to go. Their checking line of Carbonneau, Nyland, and Gainey. Robinson and Swoboda on defense. Puck is shot in by Mustard.
For the Olympics in 1988, ABC.
And a special starting time of 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow on CTV. Centering pass for Montreal to Swoboda. His shot blocked. And now Higgins breaks away for New Jersey. Higgins checked by Robinson. Higgins now to Wolanin. Wolanen's backhander just got a stick on that. And the Canadiens start out of their own zone as it's fired down the ice by Strudlin. New Jersey shoot it right back in. Swoboda there, clearing it to McPhee. Now it's center to Tremblay. 15 seconds left in the period. Montreal with a 5-3 lead. Robinson cleared it. Mark Johnson knocked it down, and here's Sullivan with another breakaway. Shoots it again. Drouin beats the New Jersey player Sullivan. Now a loose puck. Strudlin cleared it away, but play has been called a bad one, but he's made up for that with 3 or 4 other key saves, particularly.
Well, for much of the year has been sent to Canada's junior team at the World Junior Tournament, which is taking place in Hamilton. And so right now they got Alain Chevrier along with Chief depth they have in the position. That's in the future.
Here we go at the third period as the Canadiens, Gainey dropping it back into his own zone, and Lawler flips it back to Gainey, who cleared it to the New Jersey end of the rink. And this is Lewis. Now to Broughton. Broughton flipping it ahead to McLean. He's checked. And then the puck is cleared out into the center ice area. Puck cleared back in by the Devils. Now breaking back out is Lawler to Guy Carbonneau. Carbonneau to Lewis, or checked by Lewis. Now McLean into the corner, trying to center one, and Aaron Broughton has it for New Jersey and fires it to center ice. Number 38, Lawler intercepting. Lawler as the Canadiens with a 5-3 lead dumping in. This is Uli Heimer to McLean, now ahead on right wing, but Bobby Smith tied up Muller. Now Kerbers couldn't clear it. The Devils trying to center one. That's loose behind the net and then shot around on the boards. New Jersey trying to keep the Canadiens penned up in their own zone, but Smith, an outlet pass to Naslund. He's taken down, and Heimer Has it for New Jersey to Sullivan. Sullivan to Mark Johnson, now into Higgins. Green rides him out and then knocked him down, and Rick Green played it off the boards to Naslund to Smith. Number 15, Bobby Smith. Trying to clear it. Sullivan intercepting that. Now Smith again had it for the moment, but Johnson checked him, and now Darlene to Smith, who dumps it in. Number 28, Hemer for New Jersey. Rink wide to Cirella. Cleared to Higgins. Robinson breaks it up, and the Canadiens start back. Robinson flipping it in. Driver couldn't clear it. On the attack, Strudland taken out of the play. Now Mario Tremblay for Montreal. Shoots one, rest to save on that. Rebound, Strudland. Rolled it in front, and that's grabbed by in the NHL. Here's McPhee from the faceoff, his shot blocked, and then the puck is cleared over the glass by Driver, and we'll get a faceoff deep in the New Jersey zone. In this game, Chris Nyland has scored twice for Montreal. Kerbers, Smith, and Darlene, the other Montreal goals. And for New Jersey, Ludwig and Verbeek and Aaron Broughton. Face-off in the New Jersey zone. McNabb is able to clear it. And it's intercepted by Swoboda, now to McPhee. Number 35, McPhee for Montreal. Gets it to Strudland. And Brian Strudland's shot steered aside by Resch. Back come the Devils. Bridgman head-manning it to Ludwig. Flipped it in, but Ruiz there to clear it. Tremblay can't get anywhere. Now Swoboda, number 25 for the Canadiens. He's checked, puck centered, and Robinson cleared it. Now Bridgman centered. Strudland was in front of the net to clear it away. Here's Pichette with a shot off Robinson's stick.
Somebody's going to phone and tell us somebody that we've forgotten. But
Want me to give your home number out?
No, not right
Call
now.
about 2 this morning. Now Errol Thompson is from Prince Edward Island.
Yeah. That was from the truck.
Thanks to our people in the truck for the any other questions, folks down there. The old biscuit in the basket, as they say.
Well, he says the work ethic he's totally satisfied with. He can't complain at all. It's just the frustrations of a young team, or a lot of kids that just don't get it in the net yet.
Shot by New Jersey, wide of the goal. Back comes Chris Nyland. Ahead to Bob Gainey. Gainey tried to center, and it was tipped away by New Jersey. Now Nyland gets it to Gainey. Gainey over to Carbonneau. Carbonneau trying to make a play. Drops to Ludwig, shooting. Big save, Resch. And then Nyland is upended. And we're going to get a penalty here against Dave Lewis.
Here comes the shot, and Nyland tripped over the pad of Chico Resch. And no wonder Lewis is saying, who, me? Well, some days there just isn't any justice out there, whether it's meted out by Mike Noeth, our referee tonight.
Anyway, Montreal will get a power play. They lead the game 5-3. The power play alignment, Smith, Nyland, and Darlene, with Naslund and Robinson the point man. Now Smith is tossed out of there, so the Canadiens will rearrange things, and up comes Naslund to take the face-off. Naslund getting the draw, but Cirella controls for New Jersey. And Joe Cirella firing the puck out of the Devils' end of the ring. Number 19, Larry Robinson, 34-year-old veteran, leaving it for Naslund. Back to Robinson. Robinson weaving his way into the Devil zone to Smith. Back to Naslund. Now to Darlene, over to Smith again. To Naslund, to Robinson, to Smith. To Naslund. His shot. Blocked at the defense, and then Driver clears it around onto the boards to Mel Bridgman. And number 18, Bridgman cleared it. Naslund firing it in. Didn't wait long enough.
Remember him when he first came into camp? Hardly speak English. Big debate was, is he too small? I can tell you he is not too small.
Now, the fans holler. They thought Montreal should have had a penalty there. None was called as Naslund, number 26, dumps it in. Cirella back to get it, and he cleared it over the glass. And we'll get a face-off deep in the New Jersey. Tremblay to Naslund. Into Tremblay. Back to the goal, Cirella tried to clear it. Driver battling with Mario Tremblay. Now Driver trying to freeze it there. And it finally is whistled down.
Program and things like that. They'll have a tough time moving the puck.
Here's Robinson fanning on a slap shot. Zarella can't clear it. Deblois for the Canadiens centered. Hit Tremblay's skate. Now Rooney to Tremblay to Deblois. Lucien Deblois trying to work it free. Deblois to Naslin. Naslin shooting, rest to save, rebound, Rooney. Shoots and scores. Steve Rooney on a power play to make it 6-3 for Montreal. That was almost as easy as the one Bobby Smith put in the second period.
Well, the rebound, a low shot there by Naslin, who just corralled it at the point and let it go. They tried for the deflection. Did Tremblay in front. The rebound eluded Resch. I don't think he even saw where the rebound went. And there was Rooney parked right at the side of the net. Nobody had picked him up. Boy, that can't come easier than that. So you'll be picking worms.
Steve Rooney, native of Canton, Massachusetts, out of Providence College, and he has just scored to make it 6-3 Montreal. Here's Gainey for the Canadiens. Flipping it in. Hemer is there. Gainey gets it loose to Carbonneau. Here's Guy Carbonneau. In front. Now a shot by Nyland wide from close in. Here's Ludwig. His shot blocked, and back comes Ludwig for New Jersey. Into Bridgman. But Frank Ludwig for Montreal broke it up. McNabb tried to center. Now the Canadiens knock it into the corner, and Nyland drops it. McNabb intercepted. Centered, but right onto Nyland's stick. Now to Guy Carbonneau. Number 21, Carbonneau. Slides the puck back of the New Jersey goal, and Hemer is there for the Devils, who trail 6-3. Shot to center ice. Crudland has it there to Green. Now to Tremblay. Tremblay's shot from well out wide. Rebound right back to Tremblay. Bounced off the defense into the corner. Tremblay couldn't center, and the Devils work it free, and Gagne flips it to center. Back comes number 18, Tom Kerbers. Into number 35, McPhee. Now behind the net to Scrudland. Ridden out by Fischette. Scrudland continues to battle. And Fischette continues to tie him up. Now, two more players come in. Puck still in play. Centered to Tremblay. Big save, wreck on Mario Tremblay. Up in the broadcast booth with Ron Roush and Brad Park. This is Dan Kelly. Season's greetings, everyone. 6-3 Montreal leading. 12:53 left in the third period as the New Jersey Devils, Kirk Muller to center ice. He's tied up from behind, and Alfie Turcotte will get a penalty for Montreal. New Jersey with a power play chance coming up. This is the NHL on CTV.
Grabs Muller.
Here, the Canadiens shorthanded here as the Devils trailing by 3 try and mount some offense. They shoot it in. Ludwig back to get it, and as Craig Ludwig touched the puck, it's icing against New Jersey, and the faceoff down to the New Jersey into the rink.
Second power play goal scored by Rooney. Take a look at it, Brad. Tell us a little bit about it.
Okay, watch the front of the net. Bruce Driver here. Watch him commit himself to Mario Tremblay. He goes over and gives Mario Tremblay a shot. When he's killing a penalty, he should be turned to make sure everything's taken care of in front of his net. And just that little shot, that inexperienced one, to go give a guy a shot when you're killing a penalty instead of turning to the net, and Rooney wouldn't have gotten that goal.
Driver in his second year out of the University of Wisconsin, and he right now controls the puck for the Devils. He's number 23, feeding it to number 8, Fischette. Now to Muller. Muller's pass back to Driver, and Driver tied up by Gainey. Now the Devils, McLean centered. Oh, and Roy just got his leg on that. He looked in behind him, but it hit his pad. There's Driver. Into Broughton. Centered out in front. Cleared away by Ludwig. Broughton to Driver. To Fischette. That shot blocked this time by Carbonneau. New Jersey with great puck control, but haven't been able to get a clear shot on goal. Here's Fischette to Muller. To McLean. In front to Broughton. Knocked away by Ludwig. Now McLean to Fischette. Dave Fischette to number 9, Muller. Muller moves in, shooting one, and Roy just got a piece of that. Here's driver to Pichette. Takes the shot. Now lets it go, and off of Gainy's stick. And up to an advantage, and that's been a big difference in this game.
40% in this game, 2 for 5, Dan. So they've upped their percentage again.
On the face-off, McNabb gets it to Sorella. Rink wide to Hemer. His shot wide of the net. And then cleared by Robinson. Held in by Ludwig to McNabb. A shot, Roy the save. Puck bounced in behind Robinson. Trying to clear it. Now Hemer. Checked by DeBlois. And DeBlois is able to clear it out for Montreal. Just 15 seconds left in the penalty as Sorella controls for New Jersey. Hedmaning to McNabb. Lawler will chase back for the Canadiens. And lost it to Ludwig. Ludwig out in front, shooting. Roy, stick save. Lawler then clears it in. DeBlois fires it out for Montreal as the Canadiens are now back at full strength. Sorella back to touch it. It's icing again. Power play. The Canadiens 2 for 5. They have the league's top power play percentage-wise, and that's been a major. Green tried to clear it out, gets it to Smith. He drops it to Kerbers. Now into center ice to Dahlin. Mark Johnson broke that up. Here's Johnson for New Jersey. Flips it in, and Green going back for Montreal. Over to Kerber. He tipped it to Smith. Now to Naslund. Naslund over on right wing to Dahlin. Dahlin center. Naslund to Smith over top of the net. And right up over the glass. Tic-tac-toe pass. Been sticking up high. Less than 10 minutes to play in the third period. 6-3 for the Canadiens over New Jersey. Doug Sullivan into forecheck. Now Green is there. Here's Johnson for New Jersey, dropping one back, but it comes all the way to center ice. Lewis to Wolanin, the 18-year-old rookie and the Devils' #1 draft choice. His pass up the middle to Mark Johnson. Johnson checked by Kerbers. And Driver drops it to Pichette, back to Driver. Bobby Smith with that long reach of his broke it up. Now Kerbers had it but lost it. Here's Driver with a quick shot at a stick save by Roy. Now Gagne trying to center one. Adams after the puck. Smith took him out of the play, and here comes Naslund. Naslund dropping it back, centered in front. DeBlois, backhander, and Resch sprawling save. Another pretty passing play by Montreal. Back the Devils come, and they dump it in. Robinson couldn't get it. Now here's Adams for New Jersey. He centered one. Here's Driver shooting one off a skate, and the Canadiens, Turcotte, Hedmaning to Robinson. Robinson to Turcotte, but Pichette was there defensively for New Jersey. Round on the boards to Driver. Now to Paul Gagne, number 17. The New Jersey player Adams trying.
Carpenter frustrated, I'm sure, but again, the team has worked hard. They have tried to earn a win here and just have not been successful in getting it past Patrick Roy.
Maybe Jean Perron is writing down how he got here. And one of the reasons is play Naslund a lot.
Yeah.
Puck cleared by the Devils down the ice. Racing in is Broughton. Lawler takes him out of the play. Now the Devils get it anyway. McLean, number 15. Hacked at by Carbonneau, centered. Muller shot. Big save there by Patrick Roy, and he held it for another face-off.
Carbonneau's going to get a penalty. I think they
realize if they got a guy in front and Roy can't see anything, he's going to shut off it along the ice. You're going to have to throw it upstairs.
Here's Driver on the Devils' power play to Pichette. That shot blocked at the defense. Ludwig couldn't clear it. Another shot wide of the net. The Devils trailing by 3, but on a power play. Here's Muller to Driver. To Pichette. Shooting. Rebound. Roy stopped that too. And then Patrick Roy is able to smother it for a face-off.
Shot will come in. Now he's standing there. Now he's down right there.
Right. Well, he could see that puck from the blue line. If you look, the New Jersey player wasn't dead set in front of him. Anytime a player is dead set, he can't see the puck coming at him. He covers everything along the ice, which is good goaltending because everybody's going to, defensemen are kind of told to shoot low. But if he can see it, he stays with the shot and goes down if it's a low shot.
Patrick Roy, native of Quebec City, played junior hockey in Granby, and he's been sensational here tonight. Here's Driver for the Devils. Ahead to McLean, now into Broughton, but Green is there to break it up. Trying to clear it out. Here's McLean again. At the point to Pichette, over to Driver. Driver to Broughton behind the goal. Now Ludwig clearing it. Pichette at the point, held it in. Ludwig, a good play to take that New Jersey player out of the play. Muller it was, and nullify him so that Smith could clear the puck down the ice. Here's Driver. Flipping to center. DeBlois intercepting it and dumps it back in. Watching this game, Ron, it's kind of like watching men play the boys, and that's pretty well the case. A veteran Montreal team or a poised Montreal team against the young New Jersey squad.
Well, I think you're seeing now the checkers taking over, and the Scrudlins and the Gainies and the DeBlois and the Carbonos are going to be the people you'll see the rest of this hockey game.
Here's Driver flipping it in for Ludwig. Ludwig dropping it back. Driver shoots one off Bridgman's stick and then off the glass. 20 seconds left in the Montreal penalty. McNabb now to Ludwig. Back on the point to Driver. Over to Heimer. His shot blocked, and Green then clears it, and Scrudland shoots it down the ice. That will end the remainder of the penalty. To Carbonneau, he's back on. Carbonneau steals the puck from McNabb, and now McPhee for the Canadiens, back to number 38, defenseman Mike Lawler. Lawler with just over 5 minutes left, centering one, deflected by Tremblay wide of the net. The Devils clear it, held in, a drive from the point by Lawler wide. Now Tremblay shooting one, loose in front, and a poke at it by McPhee, but 7:30 Eastern time, another good game for the folks across Canada, Ron.
Well, the Devils have also done pretty well within their own division this year, and that, especially against Philadelphia, where they have a couple of wins.
They've played well and played hard tonight, but haven't been able to finish against the Canadiens, and I guess you have to give Patrick Roy a lot of credit for that. And Montreal has a 3-goal lead. Big battle in the corner, won by New Jersey. Centered back for Wolanin. His shot blocked, and here's Tremblay. Clearing to center, number 12, Johnson. Flips it into Higgins. He's checked, and now Tremblay flips to number 35, Mike McPhee. Now to Turcotte, to Tremblay. Tried to drop it to Turcotte, but Lewis is there to intercept. And the Canadiens, Turcotte just jumps it in. Number 28 for the Devils, Julie Heimer. Passing it into center ice, trying to hit Greg Adams. He's checked, and Smith for Montreal, able to clear it to Dahlin, to Naslund. Naslund moving in, shoots one, and Resch. A stick save after a fancy move by Naslund. Here's Swoboda. Trying to get it behind the net, cut off by Cirella. He cleared it, the Canadiens hold it in. Naslund now centered to Dahlin, shoots, he scores! Shell Dahlin set up by Naslund. And it's 7-3 for the Canadiens.
Well, as we watch this goal, Brad, tell me a little bit about Naslund. The key to this was that rush he made in over the line much earlier on the play, and he maintains his balance so well. You can't knock him off his feet. Good shot, wrist shot again by Dahlin.
No wasted effort by Dahlin. You know, you can credit the pass from Naslund to Smith. Smith laid it out. Dahlin shot it all in one motion. Resch had to adjust to the pass coming out. I don't think he was ready because Dahlin released it so much. But Naslund, the shift he put on Heimer, he was all in by himself. I mean, he just had Heimer going one way, cut back against the flow, and then he picked up a loose puck, laid it into Smith, and Smith made the perfect pass.
Dahlin's second of the night, his 19th of the year from Smith and Naslund. 16-10 the time to make it 7-3. Dahlin with a pair of goals and an assist. Naslund has 3 assists. And now it is Pichette for New Jersey with just over 3 minutes left. Pichette with a quick shot, and Roy to his knees to stop that. And he held it for a face-off. The other member of that Montreal forward line, Now some trouble almost breaks loose near the Montreal goal. They rate him as 160 pounds. Is he that heavy?
Well, he's very strong upper body strength. You see him in the dressing room, and you see how he manages to control himself, control things along the boards. Not control them, but at least win the battles there.
He looks so tiny out on that big ice surface. Here's Carbono with a backhander, and rest to save on that. Wolanin trying to clear it. The Devils now fire it over to the other side. And moving out is Bridgman, dropping it to Dave Lewis. Shot to center. And intercepted by Kerbers. Cleared to center. Rick Green. Lead pass to Gainey. Gainey breaking in. Looking for Nyland. Off of Hemer's skate and just wide of the net. Gainey knew that Nyland needed a goal for a hat trick, and he tried to give it to him. Back is McNabb to Ludwig. To McNabb, and Roy to his knees to stop Peter McNabb. Hemer at the point, takes a look, now fires, and fired wide. Montreal coming up with it, and upended on the play was Turcotte. Now the Canadiens again try and clear it out, and failed again, but now the second time due, and Deblois breaks down against Hemer. Trying to center to Turcotte. He fired wide as he tried for the short side. Now Ludwig at the point. Stick save by Resch on that. Turcotte in to get it. Now Johnson clearing it out on left wing. And here comes Sullivan to Tim Higgins. Higgins with 1:35 to play, dumping it in. And Ludwig, number 17, back to get it. He's just back from an injury and looks in good form, Ron.
Well, he plays a very solid physical game, and he's been playing that tonight.
Here's Gagne for New Jersey. Flips it in. Swoboda there. Cleared one. Intercepted by Gagne. A backhander. Just wide. Roy may have had a tip of it with a stick. Now, Driver from the point. Shot wide. New Jersey with pressure on. Gagne to Verbeek. He's checked. And now the Canadian Skrudland ahead to Tremblay. Tremblay shoots one. Rest to save. And Pichette has it for in the final minute of the third period as the Devils, trailing by 4, move up ice. And the long shot by Adams is wide. Montreal with Skrudland able to play the puck. And the Canadiens are about to take sole possession of first place in that Adams division. Montreal, Kerbers holding it in. His shot blocked. Here's Skrudland, number 39. Into the corner to McPhee. Wolanin knocks him down. And now Driver flipped it and
steamroller, and they've just slowly inched up, and all of a sudden in first place, and they will be picking up the game in hand that they have over both Quebec and Boston, so they will equal them in games played and have the 2-point lead. What a testament to the way the team has played.
We're down to just 19 seconds left. New Jersey's at 36 shots to Montreal's 34. But the scoreboard has Montreal in control, 7-3. Now the Devils, McLean feeding one into Kirk Muller, trying to center. Muller ridden out by Tom Kerbers. Puck is in the corner. Now a jam up there, and the buzzer goes to end this hockey game as the Montreal Canadiens, in their first meeting of the season with the New Jersey Devils, win it 7-3. Shots on goal in the third period. Montreal 14, the Devils 10. In the game, New Jersey 36, Montreal 34, but the Canadiens are the winners and take sole possession of first place in the Adams division. The final, Montreal 7, New Jersey 3. This is the NHL on CTV.
When you think of Nissan, think of Cité Nissan. You won't have to wait weeks or months for delivery. Cité Nissan has them all, like the sleek, sporty 200SX, available as a coach or as a 3-door hatchback. When you think of Nissan, think of Cité Nissan. And how about the superior class Stanza, a family car that looks great and feels terrific, a 5-door hatchback or the Berlin. You'll find just what you're looking for and fast delivery at Cité Nissan, 3500 Jean Talon West. Cité Nissan.
There's a whole world out there you can't imagine, woman.
She was innocent, loving, and illiterate. Glynis O'Connor and Don Johnson star in Melanie.
Hello, who are you?
Melanie Daniels. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Tyler and me, we don't really need you.
A story of learning, loving, and the world of rock and roll. Melanie, also starring Paul Sorvino and Burton Cummings, Monday at 9 on CFCF 12, Cable 11.
Join CTV on New Year's Day for over 9 hours of exciting U.S. college football. Coverage gets rolling with the pageantry of the Tournament of Roses Parade from Pasadena, California. Then, it's CTV's kickoff to 3 consecutive College Bowl games. First, the Fiesta Bowl, then the Rose Bowl, and to round off the day, the Orange Bowl from Miami, Florida. It's college football at its best, live New Year's Day.
And now the Carling O'Keefe Sports offensive and defensive game stars as selected by our broadcast crew. From Montreal, the nifty one. Max Naslund with 3 assists tonight is the offensive star. And the Canadiens goaltender, Patrick Roy, who made 33 saves, is the defensive star. Each of tonight's stars will receive a Royal Canadian Mint 1-ounce solid gold coin, presented by the Continental Bank of Canada, bankers in action, and by Mita Copiers. Media just makes great copiers, nothing else. That's why Mita is the fastest growing copier company. This is Carling.